sex offender. No. But went to jail because his female lied about her age. She lied about her age. He got caught up in the moment. That's Sex and Sesame Street.
It all depends on the situation. I would personally never date someone if I knew that they were a sex offender that actually had a problem with a young person. However, sometimes you need to know the laws. And when you find out that someone may be registered as a sex offender, they could have been someone who was caught out in public for indecent exposure or urinating outside, and you are categorized as a level 1 or 2 sex offender. And depending on your age and depending on the county in which you live, in which you are charged, will determine what your label will be. So, just because I urinated outside, for whatever reason, I personally wouldn't do that, but sometimes people do, and you got caught, then you have to go to court, and then you have to, try to reconcile that situation. Depending on the rationale that you gave to the judge will determine what the charges will be brought against you and what you will be labeled as. So, are you a sex offender? No. But have you exposed yourself indecently? Yes. So,
y'all clap for the Attorney General.
This happened to a professional football player. I mean, he did 8 years for a girl that lied on him. And I guess you gotta do your own research. I mean, because it is, these women, these little girls out here, they look 20, 21. You can get caught up in a situation that they're telling you that, and then when you finally break it down, they're like 18, 17, 18, you know what I mean? So you gotta do your research. Like, you can't judge a man just from his past. You gotta know what's going on. Because they do lie, period.
Okay.
Oh, we got a comment right here. State your name for us.
My name is Mary.
Go ahead, Mary.
From Southfield, Michigan. I understand exactly what you're saying, but see, as adults, we have to make decisions and choices. And sometimes people make the wrong choice. And just because you made the wrong choice, that was your decision. So therefore, you have to be charged with that choice. Either you did it or not. But just to be able to say that he was a sex offender, to put himself in that position to be called a sex offender is enough for me. So sometimes you have to pay for the choices that you make, right, wrong, or indifferent. But you still have to stand on that. And, hey, don't come near me. I wouldn't care if you did it or if you didn't do it. But to be in that position to be charged with it, that's it. That's how life goes. It ain't fair.
Bottom line is these young girls look young, but if you converse with them, you know how old they are. And if you're not smart enough to know that you're young, you're not smart enough to be with me. So on to the next.
Absolutely. I like her.
I'm here. I'm from the BMW group. Okay, I actually dated a sex offender.
Did you really?
Yes, I did. And when he first told me, I was like, oh my God. But then I looked up his name, and actually we sat down and I went through all the papers, and actually a girl lied about her age. He was at a party and he was having sex with her, and the house got raided. And the cops, they went in.
Man, he got several issues.
That's alcohol.
He got a raided house, and it was a young vagina.
Okay.
You make bad choices.
But I know the difference between a sex offender who actually prey on young kids and he's not a predator. I do believe it is women out here that lie about their age and just trying to get a quick look, and they do whatever they got to do. But no, before you judge, people will, what's the word I'm looking for? They will,
mess their life up, make bad choices.
When you see sex offender, criminal sexual conduct, just before you judge, just go into it. Just read about it, see what happened, because anything will put you as a sex offender.
All right, we go to the next question.